swallow. There's only one way this ends.
What's up? Saw the Niners win, so I said, fuck it, let's play. Raiders lost the toilet bowl today. So I gotta redeem it. Gotta redeem it. Gotta redeem the toilet bowl. Let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. Anyone want to play Madden? Let's go. Let's get it. Still searching. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. Come on, bro. Every time I get down on the roster, bro. People moving like that. Come on.
I take the first, you keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing into something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing.
Shit, I guess no one playing around.
It's about time. Hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Within the clouds, or down below. All I wanna do is hear you get low.
I should have said 10 seconds, bro. It's been a minute already. Come on. Show me one. Fuck. Come on, I'm playing with the Raiders.
Finish this guy. I need to play.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, no. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang.
I guess I'm getting on, man.
Backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care. We bounce on clouds, sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies.
Alright, nice. Let's go, Bayern. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020.
Of course.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I already picked one, man. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down.
On play action, here's Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 37-yard line.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. First carry for DeAndre Swift. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. That good for 19 on a first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels.
Hey, the Bears should pick the Niners, man.
So no gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw.
I was rooting for the Bears,
even
man.
with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. Look at the big man rumble. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cole Kmet, 43 yards. And the Bears are on the board first here in Vegas. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now Gino. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bowers. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he stopped immediately there.
Taken down.
Nope.
They cover Sky twice? Okay.
Gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Geno now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now a handoff to Genty. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's Dominic Robinson who comes in and makes a play.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with the offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now he's going to step up and run. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bowers. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
He'll find Genty out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, trio left. Triple set. Hey, here we go. 390%.
On the give, Genty. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
That's good. That's good.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw, Smith. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down.
Hey, here we go. Hey, 2%. 2%.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
So all even at 7 now as
that.
they kick it away.
Appreciate you, bro.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner,
Williams loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Fortunately for him, that ball stayed close so that he could recover it on his own.
And you know the prayers that were going through his head as the ball escaped from him? How happy was he at the end of it when he found the football again, able to retain possession?
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. To throw, it's Williams. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now an audible here into something else. A pass complete to Odunze. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing is Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore from 3 yards out. And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Raiders 7.
There we go, guy. Just kick it. He didn't do that this much.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
What the hell?
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Gino going to hand it to Genty. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 3rd and 9 here.
11 yards on the play. It's
now Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurry up, bro. Pick your play. What's up?
Throwing now is Gino. That's to Bowers once again. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its
ear.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On the give, Genty. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. That's on the guard, Alex Kappa. Now Smith. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now it's Genty. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Smith. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Carlson on for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Daniel Carlson.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2 is not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
And he's brought down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break. Williams. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL,
14-14.
and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Pretty good, pretty good. Come on, bro. Just kick it.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to be set up beautifully. A heck of a return down inside the 40-yard line.
What a tug of war this game has been. A tie at the half. I remember when I was playing, my coaches always talked about the first 5 minutes of each half. That's where you can gain the momentum and seize an opportunity. We've got one team in position to do that right now.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Ball on the 27.
I like Ben Johnson, bro.
Second and 2.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Smith. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty.
What? Not even a yard, bro?
Well defensively,
what?
Brings up third.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll try to run for it with Genty. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. They snap it to Smith. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
They'll go play action here with Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And he is caught. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A third down gain of 19.
And the Bears first down. First and 10.
To the air, Williams. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be second down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans.
Oh,
and
pick
made
that.
a nice play.
That was a
Throws it
pick.
on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was a pick, bro.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And that is incomplete.
Bro, come on. That shit was incomplete, bro.
The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum with defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
See if they can bring that pride the offense this go around.
Fuck, bro.
Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Using a crazy all-star team like the Bears.
Here's Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Middle. There we go.
Smith. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Yeah, no question. He got to the QB late, CD, and that's going to get a flag every time.
Every single time. Because let's face it, the league is always going to have an emphasis on these calls. They want to take care of these quarterbacks who are in vulnerable positions when they're passing the football.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Cover.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Fingers. Who's that? Oh,
this
man.
is 3rd and 2.
Player,
Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now it's Smith. Able to hit his target. It's Mayer. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But they're certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, here we go, hey. Green, let me sit.
Mostert looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line.
Short of the goal line. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and goal. One more time with Mostert. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
6-yard loss.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
And it's caught. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
4th down and goal.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. Smith's going to throw it. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1. And the Chicago defense able to come up with a goal line stand. This is 1st and 10. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Here's 1st down.
That's another Bears 1st down.
Play action. Now Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. To throw, Williams. Open man down the field, that's Burden. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Here we go, 1st and goal. Swift And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive.
Dang, you're lame,
Now the
bro.
Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
First, that sucked.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll run with Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
That's offline. He suck. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. So first and goal quickly turns into fourth and goal, and then fourth and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker as to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Smith. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but
pass that shit, bro.
According to the headlines, incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Incomplete pass there is probably the best scenario going because if he catches the football, clock's probably going to run out in that situation.
On third down, here comes Mostert. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8. They'll try it now with Mostert. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the Raiders are going to get the football first here in the overtime session as we are back underway. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Red line. Green line, set. Slow ball, slow ball.
To the air again, Smith. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
A chance now to strike first in the overtime session and get a big leg up. First and goal. Here's Mostert. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Good work there, holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Hey, we go, slide. Green line,
Smith. And this is a touchdown. That's not over yet, but they draw first blood here in this overtime. Carlson now to add the extra point. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up.
Smith to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
Trust the mayor.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch
sir.
radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Kind of picked themselves up from that one.
A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. If he makes someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
A stop here is a game winner in overtime. Here comes 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A gain of 6. And the Bears first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 19.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Good game. But, hey, you know what? You suck. You told me that I suck in the beginning, but I'm going to see you, bud. I like that. I like that. Fuck that guy.
Twisting my words and bringing it to pass. Baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. Promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had
Ice Cream Gamer, man. 99, you trash. You trash. Sorry, you suck. You could be me.
Quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. Move and clean for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no.
Trash.